Reese, how
Well,
about you?
We're going to start off with Alex here. Swim captain. Alex, how long have you been swimming?
How old am I? 18, so 10 years?
10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
Do you think did you always want to swim for the high school team, or was it?
It was kind of like I would. It's not that I wanted to, it's like it just felt right, I guess. I mean, I put in the whole other 6 years. So it was just kind of like an addition to that. And then I got to stop doing the Y team because the Y team is terrible.
And did you ever expect to become captain?
Oh, yeah. I knew like immediately that I was.
Now, every year, personally, I think the swim team is one of the most solid teams. They maintain a great record every year.
Boys swim.
What do you think contributes to that success the most?
What contributes to that success? There's those kids that try outside of practice, like Matt Robinson and Reese Johnstone, and then you have the fun leadership that have good team morale, which is us, because I'm an okay swimmer. He's a not so okay swimmer, but we make the team fun for everyone, and then a lot of the heat that comes from Willie.
We take too many coaches.
So, from that diversity, do you think that it's important for everyone to get along?
Is it important for everyone to get along? I can't name names, but you're always gonna have that one kid who no one really likes because he's mean to everyone on the team, and he picks fights with you, but you can't say anything because you're captain. So you tell him to be nicer, because if he's not nicer, you're gonna talk to Willie about it, but then he starts to chill out and freak out a lot because then he's worried that he's gonna get in trouble. But ultimately, he becomes a friend by the end of the season.
You gotta have good locker room camaraderie. I think that's what our responsibility is.
And it's also like Stockholm syndrome. Like, they're forced to be with me every day, so they'll like learn to enjoy this. Because if you're not gonna learn to enjoy it, why would you do it?
Yeah, but I think we did well. I mean, we did very. There were no fights in the locker room.
And the thing is,
we took care of that.
even the girls' team that didn't win many meets, everyone PR'd and did really well. Like, they always did better than themselves.
Yeah. And the coaches are probably happy with the girls' team, but
the coaches were happy with the girls' team because we were seen as the rowdy bunch. But another thing is, we got, I don't even know the question. We got a bunch of new swimmers to the team that were really good. So it's kind of hard to transition them from like, 2 of them were our friends, like a really good friend. So we had to transition them from like friend mode to like, I'm your captain mode.
Yeah.
You got, not really listen, but just do things right so I don't get in trouble with Willie. It was more of a mutual agreement.
Getting back to the schedule thing, do you think that you have enough time for homework, like on a weekly basis?
No. Mainly with meets, because they like have a lot of our meets far away.
How long do your meets usually
Couple
last?
hours. And like the thing is, before me, am I really gonna do homework? Probably not.
No.
Sometimes I did. But I think the thing with scheduling is like, say you do a sport, why do I have to do gym class? Swim is so physically intensive. Like, give me that for study. I'll do my work and then I can try harder at sports. So it's just like, the scheduling for it is kind of terrible. But it does make sense to have sports right after school, because they've done studies where they found that's your most alertness for your physical fitness.
Do you think that other student athletes here would sympathize with the thought of having a study hall instead of taking gym?
Gym is kind of a joke. It's like a formality to graduate.
So you would say you don't have ample amount of time in season to complete homework assignments?
I mean, I do, but if I like don't want to have a social life or like have fun at all, if I wanted to sit home and do homework all night, but we both know that's not a real possibility being me.
Could you give us a scenario where maybe homework stressed you out in season or you had to complete a project?
The reading journal thing was the far part. It was the last day before it's due. Whole 14 pages of reading log for a book where I had to analyze the entire book. Stayed up till 4 in the morning. I drank 2 monsters the next day. Destroyed my body for 3 days while I recovered. It was a travesty.
Do you believe that student athletes should have an adjusted schedule? Like, the amount of time that they have to complete assignments and no.
No, because you voluntarily chose to do the sport. And like, if you talk to a teacher, a lot of times they will give you like an extension if you have like a real reason. But no, you chose like school's first. So if you can't go to a meet because you have to do your homework and like study for a huge test the next day, then that's understandable. I think too many coaches make it so that way sports are more important. Like Willie, for example, one of my friends had to have a scholarship in the next day that he'd been working on for like all week. That was first college at a mid-season deadline, and he got it in on time, so that like might be money he gets for college. But Willie was like, "That's not as important." He knew he had practice then, and I just don't think that we're gonna care that much about a sport we're not doing later in life over like schoolwork, which is for the rest of my life.
Yes, he did. He did.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
Alright. Well, thank you, Alex. Reese, moving on to you.
How are you?
Reese, why swimming? Why swimming at WHS?
The real reason, sophomore year, I had a philosophical difference with the running staff, coaching staff at Webster High School. Me and Rock don't really get along, so I kind of had to make the switch. And I thought Willie Barber was very opening at first, and he's really good at like drawing you in, and then once you get to know him, you're just like, wow, you're just the same as Rock. But I love him.
He's not though.
He's not. He's better.
Outside of this,
Outside of
he's
this,
so
yeah.
nice.
He's a cool person, but coaching, he's just,
We have like
yeah.
Sarah, our other coach, more lenient.
Great
We got,
point.
like strict and then lenient, so it comes
And
to a
then,
good middle.
yeah, and then this year we had another coach, Coach Gerard, and I just felt bad every time I didn't do something, and he would just look at me.
He had a mustache. So.
And this year, senior year,
Yes.
you were voted captain. What do
Yes.
you think has been the most challenging part of your captaincy?
Again, with Alex, and probably trying to like be captain and switching from captain mode to friend mode with
Not having an awkward situation.
it's different. With having like people on the team that are your close friends, but having to tell them what to do.
If you could describe the personality of the team, because I know for sure after going to the meets, that it's a pretty
I think
fun
we're a
group.
pretty fun-loving team. Like we all have our differences, and we're all come from different places, but at the end of the day, we're all there for the same purpose: to have some fun and swim.
We got weird.
Yeah, it was a weird team.
It's a weird time. It's fun though.
Yeah.
For a prospective student who's maybe looking to join the swim team, what advice would you give them?
Be willing to work hard
And play hard.
and play hard. Yeah.
As hard as you work, you have to play.
Yeah.
Two times.
Yeah, I'd say because we're not going to be there to make sure it happens. They got to demand that there's some fun time added in if they actually do their sets, and like you gotta have fun.
Like chasing people
Like
down.
there's times to do work, like, but every once in a while, like it's okay to like mess around for a second, like throw a kickboard at someone.
I've had so many kickboards thrown in my head, and so many like.
One time I got pushed in the pool this year with my shirt on.
That was so fun. That was so much fun. I did it.
The big problem this year with the coaches of the Y team, they were terrible.
They were
trying to sabotage the high school team, and I hope they watch this. I hope they hear this.
Who is watching this?
I don't know. It's supposed to go in the park for online.
Oh, good.
I hope I'll send it to Coach Tom. I don't even know him.
He's mean.
A normal day after school, what time does swim start and how long are practices?
So,
Tell them about the schedule.
okay, so Monday and Wednesday are late practice. So they're from 7:30 to 9:30.
And they tried to get it to be Friday, 7:30 to 9.
But we weren't having that. So
That is prime like me having.
but it's not too bad. Because like you go home and do all your stuff, and then you eat, and then you go to practice.
So you're given ample amount of time. You
To do your homework on that day. Well, but then, I mean, not really, because like, normally I like all the other days, because the other days of the week are 2:30 to 4. So at least, I don't think you really have enough time to do all your work, but you gotta figure out how to do it.
And what about when you have to meet?
Oh,
What is your
it's like
homework
right after
schedule
school
like that
until
time?
like
We've got
6 or 8 o'clock.
We left once for a meet, like, when was the Roger Williams one? Like 4 in the afternoon, we got home at like
Yes.
11?
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was really long.
States was bad, I heard.
States wasn't that bad.
States was,
No, it was long, but that's how States was.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, States wasn't long.
It was.
Um,
I wasn't there.
Speaking on what he said earlier about
Yeah.
coaches maybe not being understanding of work that you have to do during school, would you say that your coaches generally are accepting of if you have to stay after or something?
Staying after, I think they were fine with as long as you gave them a note. And if it was something that you knew about in advance, you had to tell them. If not, they'd freak out if they said, we didn't have to do this when we were kids, or
Does missing a practice or missing part of a practice due to staying after, does that affect how much kind of playing time you get?
It's work time, play time is different.
Yeah, you can never tell what's going on in Willie's mind. Like, you never know. He's like,
He's an enigma.
yeah.
We just wait for the time when we have to come late and then Lauren's there.
Yeah.
That is a good practice.
I think the worst time is when like they see you there before practice, but you still somehow come into practice late. That's a big one. Like skateboarding in the parking lot, and then you go in like a half an hour late.
That was so funny.
They don't accept that.
You say during the season,
Hmm.
is your stress level about school, is it higher or lower than the rest of the year?
Probably higher.
Probably higher.
Yeah.
You're constantly stressed though. He's a stress monster.
I'm pretty stressed right now.
Has it ever gotten to you on a specific assignment or project during season?
Denise's class really
Oh,
did a number on me.
I cracked actually with the reading journal.
No, it was in the bind. It was all the reflections.
I cried. I literally cried.
I
Because
did
of how
not
much
cry.
time that
How little time and how much project.
I didn't cry.
Reese, this brings me to my last question. Do you think that student athletes here should have an adjusted period of time to complete assignments?
I'm gonna have to go with how my colleague Alex feels. I think you sign up for the sport, so you're it's the nature of the beast. You gotta accept it, and you gotta somehow find a way to balance it, because you're the one who want to do the sport. But I would agree with not having gym to do the sport.
So maybe just work on scheduling
Yeah.
and try to figure out where there can be
Yeah.
time at it.
Yeah. I know next year they're doing the weird like 3 times of advisory, and
Yeah.
like I take advantage of advisory personally just because I hate having homework. But like I feel like if I had normal school week we have now and just no gym for a semester, I'd get more out of that and like have like I don't know, like a teacher who had like a break period just there, and then like they just do whatever they have to do to plan, and you're just there doing the work.
Yeah.
Well, thanks guys.
Thank you. I would love to say I think we're very different than the girls' team. I think. I mean, you look at our record. Look at